the Infinite Adventures podcast. Now, hopefully I get this episode out on time. It did take me a little while to get this one done, due to work and running on 2 to 3 hours of sleep every day. It took me a while to get this one done. That's what you get for working a full-time job at a retail store. It sucks, but hopefully I do get this out on time. If it is, good job. If it's not, I do apologize for that. Before I keep going, I do want to say, like we always say at the beginning, if you do enjoy our stuff, please give us a follow both on Twitter at Sci-Star Comics, and also don't forget to leave us comments on iTunes or whatever app listening podcasting you use. We would really appreciate your help in getting our show out there so we can grow and expand our thing here. And maybe I can quit that retail job and, concentrate on this a little bit more. But, nevertheless, that's something else for next time. What you guys are here for is for episode 26. So before we start, recap time. So, previously on Strange Aeons, after meeting a new friend in the owner of the inn, the Stain, Denna, which I think is her name, not 100% sure on that, they were nicely asked to get the hell out of her establishment. They didn't argue much about it, and they pretty much just listened to her and walked out. And with the intelligence or the wisdom, Anya noticed a strange figure sitting in the back of the tavern who, once they noticed each other, he ran out the back door. After that, the party decided to find a nice place to bunker down and just have a one-on-one conversation. The party went ahead and took on his advice and decided to go to a burned down chapel, a place where no one ever visits. And long behold, there is a undead creature there. If only something had kind of pushed them into knowing that there is something going on there. It's just a burned down chapel where no one else visits, but hey, I guess the signs weren't there. Nevertheless, they did fight it, and they did run away. And upon running away, tired and exhausted, Assad decided to just sit down in an alley and take a nap. But just before he can close his eyes and enjoy the pleasant dreams that were awaiting him, a mysterious man runs down the street, spots Assad and Nesso, and with joy tells them where the hell have they been. So, who is this mysterious stranger? What is his deal, I guess? I don't know. I do know. But, let's just get those answers, or let's get those questions answered, and jump into episode 26. So, guys, here goes episode 26. Please enjoy. Welcome back to the Infinite Adventures podcast. It has been a while since we've recorded, so it's taken us a little bit while to set everything up with explaining what has happened in our previous episodes, just to remind these guys, and also just to make sure their notes are properly taken. Other than that, how are you guys doing today?
Well, I hope you understand that while you were gone, of course, we had a secret campaign where our characters splintered off and went their own separate ways. Assad got abducted by aliens.
Mm-hmm.
He is now fighting on an alien planet as their champion.
Mm-hmm.
Blue has decided to take on a mask and defend the city of what was it? We were forming an Abusar or whatever. He's now the Cape Crusader there. And Anya has decided to... I don't know, I can't control Anya, so...
I lived in Andoran.
Andoran, there we go. The Cape Crusader of Andoran.
I'm not a
Anya
kid.
has decided to build a nuclear device.
Yeah, she invented nuclear physics.
The first step.
And that's basically what we've been doing.
Oh, that sounds very nice. Thank you for not letting me play. I didn't want to play, so...
Well, that's what happens when you have 3 players and no DM.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a while since we've actually sat down and recorded. But we did go over what happened last, and after being accused of being a murderer by a vengeful thing, because y'all did not bother to check what it was, so I'm not going to say what it was.
We're pretty good at that.
But from what Blue remembers as being his mentor, Hershey, you guys, well, I say you guys, Assad has decided just to bunker down in an alley and call it a day. As soon as you do, I don't know how far away Anya has gotten from the party, but a random man in the street, sprinting down the street, looking for something, finds what he's looking in the form of Assad and Nestle. He turns to y'all and say, "It is y'all. You guys are here. Where the hell have y'all been?" And he has a smile on his face, and he runs up to give a hug to Assad.
Mm-hmm. He was running towards me, right?
Yes. So
I rolled a 17 on sense motive.
He's wanting to hug you.
Yeah, you sense that he really wants to hug you.
Okay. I let him hug me. I'm seeing where this is playing out.
Okay. Then he kisses you, and y'all start making out. Oh, bounce, bow, wow.
I was about to say, wait, hold on.
We're not bringing this back.
What's
David,
going on?
Please stop.
What is this?
He hugs y'all. He hugs you, and then he lets you go, and then goes to hug Blue. Guessing you're gonna not do anything as well.
I don't hug him back. I just simply...
You can't
simply
reroll your
be-
sense motive.
This is for a separate thing. I want to see how Nestle reacts to this. I don't know.
Okay. Hold on. Let me sense motive. I want to see how happy he is to see me.
Oh, he's gleaming with joy.
Like how happy is it?
Ooh.
You genuinely think he is extremely happy to see you.
I see.
He is excited to see you. Both of you.
I whisper to Assad, "Do people usually go up and hug you?"
I don't know. It's weird.
Wait, are you doing this while he's hugging you? Because
Yes.
I'm hugging Blue right now.
Yes.
that's why. So
Yes.
He was like, guys, are you a little bit more happy? It's been a while. It's been weeks since I've seen you, almost months. Where the hell have y'all been?
What does it look like? What does it look like?
Oh, let me send you a picture. And this is the man that runs up. I don't know who to choose. I want to say the guy that plays Flash from the show Flash. But I want to say him or we go with Brad Pitt. I don't know.
Hold on. This guy looks like His name is Keldrin Mon.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're supposed to know that.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think. He looks more like James Franco, to be honest.
I don't want James Franco.
Why not?
Because I don't want James Franco. He doesn't seem like a friendly person as he does.
Oh, okay. Whoa, alright.
Could always go with Rip Torn.
I want to go with the guy that does Arrow from Green Arrow from Arrow.
What about Johnny Lee Miller? I like Johnny Lee Miller. He played Sherlock Holmes in Elementary.
I already said he looks like the guy that plays Green Arrow from the show Arrow.
Okay, now he comes up to us. He's asking us, "You don't know who I am?" Whatever. Blah, blah. Like, of course. How could I forget? Of course. How could I forget you, Cappy?
Roll. If you are really saying that, roll a bluff check.
Nice.
Nice. It would be a shame. I would be lying if I said I wasn't expecting that. I rolled a 3.
He looks
I am amused.
He looks at you very confusedly. Cappy? I mean, come on, it's been a few weeks. I mean, I guess it's been almost a month. How can you forget my name? Do you remember my name? Come on, Assad. Stop joking with me.
Okay, so we're cool. We remember my name. Your name is come on. There's Russell. Because it accentuates your rugged features. That's it. Jackie, because you're wearing a jacket. I'm not good at this.
He turns to look at Blue and goes, "Is he okay? What happened to y'all? Y'all been gone for a month." And while he's talking or saying this to Blue, he's kind of staring at Assad confusedly.
We lost our memories.
Excuse me?
Yeah, we lost our memories. Yeah.
When?
I don't know.
Wait, but we won't technically know when, because we woke up a week ago or something and remembered who we were. We could have been knocked out way before that. Knocked out, asleep for 2 years or something. We don't know.
You saying this, or is Assad saying
Assad
this?
is saying this. John knows that that we've been here for 3 years.
So wait, what's the last thing you lost your memories?
Mm-hmm.
How do you lose your memories?
Well, that I think we know. We actually know that Levels is responsible for that, right? I forgot.
I don't know.
Yes.
Magic?
No, hold on. I want to see where this is going. You're really happy and eager to see us, and everybody in this town hates us. Are you familiar with Laos?
Yeah, I think everyone in town is very familiar with Laos.
Oh, no. Are you familiar with Laos? I mean more specifically, friendly, or have you met him, talked to him?
He means
has he
on a
beaten you
more
up?
intimate level.
Yes, on an intimate level.
More intimate level, not intimate level.
I don't know what you're trying to imply here.
I just want to know where your alliances lie, is what I'm asking you.
If you're asking if I work for Zandalis, if you're asking if I work for Count Laos, the answer is no, I don't work for that piece of shit.
Okay, thank God. So, Laos,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, is responsible for us losing our memories.
No,
We think.
What did y'all do to him?
I don't know. I think it's something he did to us.
So that's where you've been? You've been with Count Laos? Why did he send you back?
I think we escaped because we're so badass. To be fair, one of us
Roll
did
a
die in the
bluff check.
process. What? That's true! That's true! That's a persuasion check, my good sir.
And he looks around and goes,
Which doesn't exist in
shit.
this game. Okay, forget it's diplomacy.
Karagor, he's not with you.
He has
Yeah.
passed on, deceased, yes. Assad says that with
He's
more...
cadaverific.
Assad says that with more heart and emotion than I did. Because I didn't do it.
He's gone.
He's... gone! I'll take that Oscar now, thank you.
um.
Oh man.
Okay. So, shit. Karagor's dead.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't say I'm gonna miss that dude.
I mean, he was quirky, I guess you could say. I didn't really agree with his religion, but it's neither here nor there. I feel kind of
Okay, I'm
wrong.
pretty sure you're not lying to me because the Assad would never say that about Karagor. I don't even know why you even worked for Count Laos. Why you even associated yourself with Karagor?
What do you mean? Like, I mean, I know he was weird, but like, he helped us out. I mean, like, yeah, he raised the dead. I'm not. That's not something that I liked about him, but he helped save a bunch of people.
He takes off his hat and goes like, you see him like super worried. He's like, either the man you met is not Karagor or some fucked up shit really happened to him, because that's not the Karagor I remember. I mean, you're lucky he's not here with y'all. I'm pretty sure y'all would have been kicked out of town if they saw you, especially with Count Laos not being here to protect you.
Count Laos isn't here right now. Does anybody live in his house? Do I know that? I forgot. You see, this is the thing when I know things and I don't know the character knows things.
Yes, you do know that Count Laos is not here.
Do I know where his house is? Because you said that we saw a house, so we felt familiar.
Yeah. It's the house that's on top of the hill.
Does anyone live up there right now?
Yeah, I think one of his, like, subordinates has taken the mansion and is running, I want to say the town, but not really. I don't know what they're doing up there. But, holy shit, I thought you were gone, dude. And he goes up to you and gives you one more hug.
I pat him on the back, and then I crack his neck. No,
He's like, "How dare you hug me?"
I guess he does that. Hey, I just, like, scooch him aside, and then I look at Blue and at Anya, or Anya's at the.
Anya's not there.
I look at Blue and I go, "Hey, can you? I'm not. Obviously, he's I'm not very good at this whole explaining to him thing, just because it's getting kind of awkward. I don't know if you could ask him maybe a couple questions about. Can you just ask him a few more questions that are pertinent?
Sure.
Like maybe what he's doing. Maybe he'll be more open to you.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I still don't know who you are.
Ask him his name.
I say that.
And he goes like, oh shit, I'm sorry. It kind of feels weird to introduce myself when I've known you for so long already. Sorry, not as much you, Blue. I mean, Nestle, I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to know you that much. But Assad here, it feels kind of weird. Sorry about that. What's his name? I made my map too small. I can't see his name.
Keldrin Mon.
Oh, he's our best friend in the world we must defend. Keldrin Mon.
Oh
I
my
knew it was
god,
gonna
how
happen
long have you been
eventually.
waiting? How long have you been waiting?
We probably just made the connection now.
I made it after I asked you to ask his name.
my name is Keldrin. I won't give you my last name, so you won't make that joke.
The damage has been done. I'll take that Oscar now.
Yeah, Keldrin. Or Kel. It's what you gave me as a nickname, Assad.
Oh, well, hello, Kel. Or is it Drin? Or can I just call you? I'm not gonna. I fucked up that genie joke. I'm sorry.
So he goes like, you really don't remember anything.
I paused for a moment. So if I call you Kel, do you call me ass? Is that how this works?
Is that... Wait, is that really what you're asking him after he asked you such an emotional question?
No,
never mind.
that doesn't make sense in character. That redacted.
Hands off the chest,
No,
please.
you. No, I held the chess piece in the air, wiggled it around a bit, and then said that didn't happen, and then I'll put it back
Well,
down.
once you left it, you can't put it back.
Yeah, I know, but the action is when you hit the ground, not when you wiggle it around in the air, David. No, I honestly, I don't remember. I mean, I have flashes, not flashes, but like I had some memories pop back up during dreams, but even then, they were just people that were blurred out. I mean, unless secretly the blurred image of my wife was actually you, like I can't tell. Are you? Why? I can't tell. It's probably not you. I don't feel any connection here other than probably platonic. I can't tell.
He's asking you if you're his wife.
Well, I wouldn't say it like that. Maybe significant other. It would be weird to say it that way, Blue.
He looks at you weirdly. He goes like, flattered, but sorry. I don't think we are each other's type.
Alright, good. It's not you. Alright. No offense, but...
No,
It's
no
not
offense
you, it's
taken, I
me.
guess.
Look, I'm
But,
sorry. I've had a very stressful day. Show him, like, my arms and, like, turn around. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty badly damaged right now.
Yeah, I guess you are. When I'm surprised you even, you know, that does explain a lot then of what you've been doing here. I mean, one, I was very confused of why you decided to go back to the Stain. I would have thought you would have kept away from there. But
I just told you I lost my memories. Like, why would I not know?
again, I didn't. I'm just finding out this right now. He's saying that he's confused that he saw you go to the Stain when he knew you wouldn't go there. That's when I've heard that the Count Loss's guys were back. And so, when I heard that, I assumed maybe it was y'all. I'm happy to find that it was really y'all. I thought y'all left with him. No one has any clues where he went, so I thought y'all were gone for good. But I knew there was something weird. Because I knew you wouldn't leave without saying anything. It's just that, I mean, shit, you can't even remember me, so that
Hey,
sucks.
Kel?
And so John depresses another NPC.
It's fine. That's normal for me. Hey, Kel? I'm sorry about leaving, I guess, without saying anything. I didn't know. But, this is gonna sound...
Are you sure?
Well,
I felt like you did know something.
well, I mean,
The
if we want to get into semantics, I knew then, but I don't know now. If
Mm.
I knew then what I know now... I'm sorry, we haven't recorded in so many weeks. I had to just fill in the jokes right now at the beginning.
I mean, but you could have at least said something. Why didn't you? I know you knew something was up. I know that. The last day I saw you, Karagor, and Blue were... I don't know what y'all were doing. I saw y'all heading to a pier, and I looked at y'all had something in your hand. Like a bag. And y'all looked panicked. I was gonna approach y'all to see what was happening, but y'all were heading to Pier 19, and it seems like y'all had something in your hand, and y'all were panicking for some reason. I didn't approach y'all because no one dares to go down that pier anymore. And then I saw y'all coming back, and y'all didn't have whatever y'all had in your hand anymore. And then I didn't see y'all after that. Y'all were just gone. Almost erased from the town. It's just that you did know something, and I thought we were good enough friends that you would have shared something.
Hey, you know what? I guess we can, if you'll have us tonight, maybe, like, have us spend the night, maybe at your place, we can figure this out tomorrow. And then I look at Blue and I go, we can investigate this tomorrow. And Assad doesn't say that as a joke. I did. I want to make that absolutely clear.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely investigate it tomorrow.
Investigate it. Yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Yeah, like an investigator.
Did you do that in character? Are you okay, Blue? What was that? You kind of went all dark on me for a second there.
What are you talking about? I always talk like this.
Oh, okay.
See, kind of feel weird having you in my house when you don't even know who I am anymore.
If you're afraid of us, like, killing you or something, like, don't be, because I'm not afraid of you killing me, so...
Well, I wasn't, but thanks for putting that in my mind now.
Well, Assad is actually thinking this, not saying it, but he's thinking about the doppelgangers and realizing that maybe mentioning them now would be a bad idea.
And he tells you, have you tried to see if you can get a room at the new chapel?
We went there, didn't we, Blue? Isn't that where your mentor...
No, that was the old chapel. Yeah.
Should we try the new chapel?
We
Can we star wipe to the
might as well.
Can we star wipe to the White Chapel after we say White? You know what I mean.
Keldry,
Yes.
will you walk us there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So now we can walk and talk to him.
Oh, so we...
That's true.
Yeah.
I goes like, yeah, I mean, sure, I'm heading somewhat in that direction. Have to go work.
At this time of night?
It's like late afternoon.
It's late afternoon.
I
honestly
assumed
thought it
this
was like
night
nighttime.
this whole time.
I thought it was like 8
I want to say it's like
p.m.
maybe late afternoon.
Wow.
Maybe like 4 or 5.
Man, that a ghost battle during the day is not as scary as a ghost battle at night.
It wasn't a ghost.
Oh.
I can tell you that for sure. It wasn't a ghost. So yeah, he tells you, yeah, I guess you don't remember where it's at, since, you know, whole memory thing, right?
Right.
Mhm.
And so he takes you down to the new chapel. Well, he takes you halfway there, and then he points you in the direction of where to head.
Okay. And I ask him, you think they'll let us in? I mean, we have a reputation in this city.
Yeah, I know that. Well, to tell you the truth, both of y'all never really bothered the church. Just be happy you don't have Karagor with you.
Oh, okay.
I get that.
Yay, me dying was a good thing.
And he tells you, you guys are at the fork in the road. And if you guys are on the map, basically you guys are right here. There's a little fork in the road. And he gestures you out to head down this way. And he tells you, just follow this path straight down. Halfway down, you'll find the chapel. And you can at least ask for a day rest there. Pretty sure they're not going to deny you. They don't really deny anyone service there. So, and plus, the cleric of the chapel is gone at the moment. So, as long as you don't, just try not to be your usual self, which I guess that's easy for y'all, since you don't know yourselves.
Hey, can I just argue that just because a character loses their memories doesn't mean their personality changes?
True, yes, I know.
But the circumstances of events can change how one acts in certain situations.
Yep.
Okay. I hope I didn't interrupt the end of Keldrin's speech there.
No, he just, again, gestures y'all unless you have any questions that you want to ask him now.
Is there any way we can get back in contact with you if we need any more info on something?
If you need me anytime, I'm always here for you. I work at one of the docks, and it's gonna be the he gestures down and goes like, I work down here, these little docks, and he just like motions his hand in the direction he's at. If there's anything you need, I don't mind helping you out.
Well, we can't ask you right now because you have to go to work, but do you mind telling us what we did later on?
I swear to, it would make sense to have Anya with them too, just to.
We also have a friend that is pretty good at taking notes.
As you can imagine, she is not one of. She was not one of the ones subject to the memory erasure, and so people in this town like her. So she already got a place at the Stain.
Quick thing. Hey, what Anya doing right now?
Well, I mean, Anya knows nothing about just went on with these guys, right?
Yeah, I don't know how far away she got, but if she was like halfway there, what she's doing right now?
Shopping around, looking at the various prices for alchemical ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Then after a while, probably go to the Stain to get some rest, because that hurt pretty hard.
Okay. And I guess while you're doing that, you still see that drunken dude, or homeless guy, just out and about again, just like his normal daily routine of telling everyone they're gonna die. But he looks at you when you approaches and like points at you, calling you a servant of the witch because you try to stop him. Back with Assad and Nestle. He points you out to the direction of where to head for the church, and he also tells you if you need anything, you can find me down at one of the docks.
Thanks.
As he's leaving, as we're saying goodbye, I extend my hand out, my right hand forward for a handshake. I can't control him. Does he shake my hand back?
Yeah, he does.
All right, and then I take my left hand and I quickly put it around his back, and then I bring it in close, and I pat him on the back.
Okay.
It's like a brotherhood thing, like like
No,
it's like
I get
a cool
you. I get
handshake,
you.
kind of like combo hug thing. Because I'm more of a handshaker and he's a hugger, so I'm going to meet him in the middle.
Hey, don't worry, I got this. I pat him on the leg.
Sensually.
God. Why do you always have to turn things?
What?
I'll just do a little.
So why do we always have to turn things?
Because we're four adult men playing Dungeons and Dragons. Why do you think?
You know what? That's a good question. Okay, so y'all head down to the new chapel, correct?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep on accidentally calling that White Chapel. I'm sorry.
You could just not.
Neo Chapo.
You call it El Chapo.
Ah, it's El Chapo. I see.
Okay, so you guys walk down the road, and once you get halfway there, you start hearing a ruckus. You hear the sound of a large group of people mumbling and yelling, and you hear, "Get out of our town! Yo, it's you! You're the one that's been doing it! Get out of our town! Leave our church! Get the hell out!" And as you're walking closer and closer, you start seeing a mob in front of the chapel.
Surrounding us, I guess?
No. They're all standing in front of the chapel room.
Oh no, it's this place again.
Are they talking to someone else or us?
Do you approach?
Jesus Christ. Hey, I don't want to control your character, but do you want to sneak up there and find out what's going on? Because if I do...
I honestly wanted to.
Because if I do, I'm going to get us caught. Guaranteed.
Right, so can I try to sneak?
If you wish to. Give me a stealth check.
Alright. I got a 20 total.
See, that's what I'm talking about. If I would have rolled that, I would have got another 3.
Oh yeah? Show me.
Okay, so yeah, you walk up and you notice that they have surrounded a man. He looks like this. Damn it, don't pay attention to the name.
Too late, I didn't look anyways.
Are they about to get into combat?
He looks like Zachary Levi if he was an elf. And had a beard.
Okay, then that's who is playing this guy then. I mean, yeah, I didn't have anyone planned for him, but yeah, this is Zachary Levi. And they're surrounding him and telling him, "Yeah, we're tired of what you've been doing. Get out of here. Get out of town." And everyone's like, backing up this one guy who's saying it, and you see this Blue, this guy that looks like an elf. By the way, please move your character up to where you want to.
He's over here.
Where you're planning on going up to. He goes like, please, please, I promise you, it was not me. I did not do this. Please, I'm not trying to cause any problems. We all know it's you. Get out of our town. Stop defacing our walls. And it seems like the crowd is getting even madder and starting to shout. You see a few guys in the back start like picking up rock. They're not lunging it at him, but you kind of feel that it might get to that point.
Alright. Well, the first thing I do is I walk up.
Oh, you're gonna die.
And I say...
No one right now has noticed you.
Okay. I go up to this guy. I tap him on the leg. It's me.
He turns around.
I give him, what do you call it? I look at him. I stare into him.
Yeah, he turns around and goes like, he asks you, "Oh, are you here to try to kick this guy out?"
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who you are?
No, do I need to know who you are?
Yes, you do.
Well, I don't, so if you're not here to help us kick this guy out, then I would say, I think you should leave then.
Oh yeah? What's this guy's name then? What did he do?
Look, I don't have time for you, okay?
I'm sorry, but I gotta say, I'm just reminded of One Punch Man.
Okay.
Wasn't there a wrestler that people booed off stage? Is this what this is like? Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. It's like the one thing I know about wrestling. Come on, David.
Alright.
But yeah, basically, that's what they're doing. They want this man to leave.
I go on to the next person. Hey, what'd he do?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. David, do you want to let him try that 11 more times? Or are you going to just tell him? Because there's going to be a really long episode for a whole lot of nothing.
He turns around, and when he sees you, he jumps back. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I've never seen a blue guy before.
Racist?
Yeah, I've never seen a blue guy before either.
Damn.
I want to give Justin my
Oh, I'll give you a David point for that.
Oh wait, you actually gave me a David point for that.
Mark that on somewhere.
I have, alright.
Wait, what do you mean you don't know what he's done? He's the one that's been painting all these murals all over the town.
Well, how do you know that?
I want to guess you don't know what I'm talking about. This is me, David, saying this.
I remember the murals.
Yeah, no. I know. I've seen the murals, but I'm asking the guy, how does he know this is the guy that painted the murals?
He has red yellow paint all over his wrist.
He's a painter. He paints.
That's not compelling evidence. That's not compelling evidence.
Hey, John, you're not in this, okay?
I'm one of the members.
I point to the.
Hey, John, Assad is hiding. He's being a coward.
I'm an NPC right now. I'm in the church.
Well, I say to the guy, well, you say that, but I saw another painter like trying to paint a mural down the road.
Roll a bluff check.
I don't think I can add inspiration to it, sadly.
You can or can't?
Cannot.
Oh.
I think. Well, actually, maybe I can. Let me.
So, how about that local sports team?
Hey, I love how we spend so much time. Like, David. I know that you do control like the narrative of this more than we do, obviously. But like, I love how we spend so much time trying to get Donovan on here, and I haven't really heard any input from him.
I think I can.
I know that Anya's not here, but it's just kind of strange.
Well, because I gave him a chance to say I wasn't that far away. I turned back around, but he said no. He's at the inn.
No, last time you said, okay, you get to the inn.
Well, no, I said while you walked off, this guy approaches.
See, I didn't hear that part.
All right, we're adding 4 to this.
He looks at you and goes like,
inspiration for a 6.
if you're just here to waste my time, please don't bother. And he's like, unless you're here to help him. Are you here to help him out? Are you working with him?
I look
and
at him. I'm like,
half of the people turn around and look at you.
I look at the guy and I'm like, no, you're working with him. How dare you accuse me?
I'm taking back the David point.
No, that's the perfect time to use it.
Hey, can I use my David point to just kind of teleport to here?
You know what? I will go ahead and say, story-wise, maybe you go back to see where they're at.
Anya hears about a commotion at the new chapel.
Immediately? As soon as it happens?
Well, it's been happening for a while now.
Okay.
Okay, so I say, I guess, yeah, that maybe throughout shopping you heard that, hey, there's a commotion again down at the chapel. This is something Anya knows that has been happening frequently since she's been in town.
Knowing those 2 idiots, they're going to get involved. I might as well make sure they don't die.
Maybe you make it like a little bit after they got here, just to have you be a part of this. I give you your character. You're down here now. You're at the very end of the map. I'm gonna put you next to Assad. And so yeah, half of the mob turns around, and the guy you've been talking to is like, "Hey guys, I think he has this guy helping him out now." And so now people start surrounding you and goes like, all chanting for both of y'all to leave the town. And the guy in front of you starts like poking you in the chest. It's like, yeah, you need to get out too.
I think a level 4 character could take on 12 level 1 NPCs, right? Especially if they're not combat ready.
So, Assad, right?
Ah, shit, where'd you come from? I've been watching this from the chimney this entire time, so my mind has been like on super panic mode. The fact that you came up to me, like, I'm gonna say this right now, I almost hit you.
I heard that the Daily Mob trying to kick out that painter was here. And then remembered that you two seem to be the heroic types that like to try and, well, get yourselves killed helping people.
No offense, Anya, but if you would have been here literally like 5 minutes ago, we wouldn't have had to send Nestle over there. And from the looks of it from over here, it looks like they're about to ambush him.
Yeah, and then while this whole mob is like wanting to surround Blue, the elven guy, he's stopping and says, "No, I don't know him. I don't know who he is. He has nothing to do with this. Leave that poor boy alone."
Boy.
Okay.
He's never seen a gnome before?
Okay, Anya looks to Assad. You want me to help him?
If don't hurt anyone, hopefully yes. That's fine, as long as you don't touch anybody.
God, you idiots are gonna owe me so much money.
Anya, since you've been here for a while, you've known that the whole town has built a disliking to this guy. He is a painter. So he's been on here for a job. But since he's been here, at least from what you've heard, the murals of the empty city, basically, of what people is calling it, have been popping up all over the place. Mostly in alleys, but there's few that have been painted on buildings. And you know that the drunken man, I keep forgetting his name, the homeless guy, has been he's been using the paintings, in his rants about the doom coming. So while not many people believe him, they're still like they feel like he is purposely painting these pictures to scare people. And you probably investigated while you were here, and you have like there's no proof really of him doing this. So it's one of those things that you left alone because, I mean, again, there's no proof that he's doing this, but everyone in town still believes it's this guy who's painting these murals to scare people.
I'm gonna just go off a limb here and say you just relay all that back to me, right? It'll make things so much swimmingly better.
You remember the crazy guy back at the stain?
Yeah, I remember, like Gregorio or something like that.
And you know those weird murals that are all over town?
You mean the ones that everybody was freaking out about?
Yeah, they blamed that painter for the murals. And the homeless guy kind of points at them a lot while he's ranting.
You don't think that the homeless man is paying him to make those paintings, do you?
With what money?
Hey, maybe he's not really homeless.
Anya, you know he is very homeless.
Now, are you gonna go save the little one, or am I?
I have a creeping suspicion they're not gonna like me. Let's see how you do, and I'll back
Does
you up.
anyone in this town like
I
you?
don't know. Well, one
You
guy
do
likes
know.
me. Well, one guy likes me, apparently. Maybe a little too much, but sure. I'm not used to having friends, apparently.
Anya's basically just gonna walk right over to where the mob is.
That's a quick walk.
And while they're doing this, you just keep hearing them chanting. When you walk up, you also notice there's a few people in the back with like stones in their hand, and you really feel that they're reaching a point where, you know, the violence is going to break out pretty soon.
Hey, mob, how about a bit more of a sensible idea? You think the painter's the one painting the murals all over town, right?
And they all yell out as one, "Yes!"
Have you considered locking him up and seeing if any more murals pop up while he's in there?
And the painter like looks at you panicky. He's like, "No, please, no! I promise you, it's not me.
Would you rather these people try to lynch you?
Please, I'm just trying to do my job. Please." And the guy's like, "No, we want him out. We want him out or dead."
Well, I tried. Assad!
You've got to be fucking kidding me. So Assad,
She tried to get them to be sensible.
Assad slowly walks over there. Please tell me how the crowd responds before I get there.
Most of them don't know who you are.
Cool,
You see a few people, maybe like they're a little bit wide-eyed when they see you.
I walk over. I guess why? Because I'm covered in blood and bruises.
No, I mean,
yes.
Maybe.
I'm gonna keep stressing that point. I've been trying to sleep for the last goddamn 6 episodes, I think.
We both have.
Yes, maybe, but
it's helping me really get it. It's helping me really get into killing NPCs pretty soon.
It's really, really tempting.
It is very tempting, especially when you know they don't like you anyways. Well, these guys seem nice,
And especially when you know that you have bombs and that NPCs can't really last against those.
I walk up and I'm just like, hold on. Alright, so walking over there, I didn't hear any of this conversation, so I come over here, and I'm just like, so did you, settle everything out, Anya, or?
No, they're insisting that the painter either leave or die.
Oh. Well, have you considered maybe locking up the painter if...
I suggested that.
Really? Because if they lock him up, then they can just wait and see if there are more paintings coming up. If there are more paintings, then it's obviously not him. But if they stop, then it's obviously him. Like, have y'all... Really? Y'all said no to that one.
Oh, right. I should have made a diplomacy roll when I did that.
Can I aid?
Okay,
Because
you know
I'm
what?
making the same suggestion.
Go ahead.
My diplomacy's not all that good.
I rolled a 2! Oh my god! Oh! Too late, you already said you wouldn't really roll it.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Anya, you're gonna do your roll?
She did. It was a 10.
A 10? Oh, the no. I know, that's a no for everyone.
Sandra with a 2. Somehow.
Oh, well, it's instead for Nestle, because that didn't count.
That didn't count.
And now, you can tell like the leader of this mob turns around and goes like, "Why are you so interested in making us stop? Are you working with him too? He's working with him too, I think."
Wait. Which one's the leader? Which one's the leader?
I'm gonna retcon it and say this one. I was gonna make this one the leader, but I guess this is the guy you decided to talk to.
All right.
He's the leader now. So he points at both Assad and Anya. He goes like, they're helping him too, I bet. We need to kick all of these guys out.
Whoa. We came here to de-escalate this.
You don't even know what it is.
I don't know what it is, and that's the problem.
I know what it is.
Yeah, Blue knows what it is.
I know what it is.
But Hassan doesn't know that Blue knows what it is.
But I say to the mob, hey mob, this guy, he's getting panicking. He's panicking too much. Maybe he's the one that's been paying them.
No, Hassan doesn't know this.
I can't say that again. Can I? Fuck. All right.
I like how that is what Blue said. He goes like, "Wait, guys, but he's the real." Wait, I already said that, didn't I? I can't say that anymore.
Blue, what are you doing? I just got here. What's going on?
Anya's half tempted to blow these idiots up. That's what's going on.
Absolutely. What are they doing? What are they doing? Are they leaving? Oh, I don't like the formation of this.
I kind of like the formation of this.
I
Because I
don't.
can aim for just the right spot and hit, like, four of them.
I'd say to them, have you heard a tale about the notorious Nestle and Hassan?
Well, Nestle, we're not here to fight. We're here to I just want to go to church, okay?
Take me to church.
Shut up, John. I want to do an intimidate check. Damn it! Why you gotta ruin it?
Go for it. Give me an intimidate check.
Okay. Well, I'll do this again.
Well, give me. Okay, so you're trying to wait. So you're asking him, have you heard the legend of Nesso and Assad? Okay.
Oh my God! Please do
Give
not.
me a. Oh shit.
I'll be completely honest, it was so tempting to just have Anya say, "Hey, did you know these guys used to work for Count Laos?"
Absolutely not. Do not. That's why I'm afraid. That's why I'm afraid that if Nestle rolls high enough, that they'll remember that.
Give me both a bluff and intimidate check.
Bluff and intimidate. Okay. Well, this not. And intimidate. Where's intimidate? Oh my god.
The guy walks up to you. He's like, "I don't give a crap about Nestle or Assad." And as he says those, he jabs his finger in your chest. He's like, "All I care is about getting rid of y'all," and he jabs it again in your chest. So it's like, either get out or we'll make y'all get out. And everybody starts cheering like, "Yeah!"
Would you say that to Count Laos?
Don't say that. No fucking. Oh, we're not allied with him. Wait. Oh, I have an idea. All right. So leader dude is saying that. And
We're not allied with him, but we can.
No, wait.
Still
Leader dude is doing that, right?
Out of character.
And then the rest of the crowd, do they react violently or just him?
But you see that he's riling everyone up. Like, yeah, they're liking what he's saying.
I'm gonna try to play my cards right on here. So he puts his hands on Nestle's chest, and I see this, and I see everybody else is getting riled up. And so then I look at the guy dead in the eye because of the fact that he's touching my friend, and I'm like, I don't give a shit what's going on here. Lay your hand off my friend right now. Tell everybody to go home. If y'all want to deal with this painter, fine, whatever. But y'all can figure it out tomorrow, like normal ass people. And I'm gonna try to intimidate him. I'm yelling at him. 17?
Oh my god, nice.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say you said it a little bit more rougher than that.
Yeah, I don't want to actually yell into the mic.
Yeah, he did.
And you see him like a little bit shaken, and he tells you, or what? What you're gonna do? But you sense there's no real authority behind those words anymore. You sense like he's trying to still look intimidating for the group, but you sense that there's like there's a little bit of shakiness in that voice.
I grab my spiked shield and I just like, what do you think? I point at the spikes.
You see he stands there for a few minutes, a few seconds, just like staring you down, and goes like, "You know what? I'm tired of this shit already." He drops the rock. It's like, "I don't have time for this right now." And he turns up to the painter. It's like, "We'll be back tomorrow." And so he tells him, "Let's go."
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Oh, they're disappearing.
They're turning into dust, guys!
Oh no, Thanos, what have you done?
I fear it and I dread it. Oh god. So they're gone now.
As soon as they leave, the elven guy falls to his knees and goes like, "Oh my god, thank you. Oh, yeah, okay, just bum rush him already."
Oh, we're surrounding him.
I'm trying to help him up. But I'm standing up, so that's as far as I can go.
Yeah, if you approach him, then he reaches out his hands to lift him up a bit, and he sounds because like, "Thank you. You didn't have to get involved in this."
No, we absolutely didn't have to.
You should probably, well, they're gonna come back, so you should probably leave or something.
This is my home here. Do you want to come in? Get out of the street?
Absolutely, yes. And then I'd forget entirely that I don't trust them.
That'd be nice.
Okay, so
Sure.
he invites on into his castle.
Dude, wait, hold on.
Puts the bomb back in her bag.
As we're walking in, I do tap him on the shoulder. Do you have a bath here?
Do we have a what?
A bath.
Bath.
Sure, yeah.
Soap?
No.
What?
Anya hands you a bar of soap.
Hell yeah, I'm getting clean. Also, we smell like shit, so I do want to clarify that we do smell terrible right now. Ooh, love these digs.
Nice.
Gotta say, pretty nice place you got here.
Is you actually saying this?
I lowered my register just a little bit, and I kind of drawled a little bit. So yeah, I guess Assad did say that.
I felt like that sass being thrown at me. I don't appreciate that. He doesn't. This isn't. Well, I mean, this really isn't my place. This belongs to the church. I'm using it for now until I can until I can finish my work.
Okay.
Please have a seat.
What do you have going right now?
He gestures you to sit down. He goes, "Well, I was hired to paint the new mural for the church." And so
What church?
that's
Sorry, I don't mind asking. Can I do a religion check so I don't have to ask him what church this is? Because I feel like it would be kind of weird if literally, obviously, this church would make sense. You know what I mean?
I'm assuming it's the church of, was it the one that Karagor hated? Because they were enemies.
Karagor has nothing against Pharasma.
Oh.
Karagor's god has something against Pharasma.
You don't need a religious check. It's a church of Pharasma.
Oh, cool.
And so he says, "Yeah, I was hired by the priest to paint the new mural for the church after the old church burned down." So
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious as to how the old chapel burned down.
Can I just point? Is Nestle on the table, or is he? Because his character token's on the table. Are you sitting on a chair like an adult, or are you standing on the table like a child?
I choose not to answer.
Yeah.
Now,
I could be standing, or I could be sitting. You don't know.
You could be lying down on your belly, with your feet in the air. Tell us more about the old chapel.
I lay down, and I'm just paint me like one of your, Pharasma girls. But in seriousness, I ask him, "Hey, so, they said that the priest left?"
Oh, yeah, she's been missing for a few days now. Not sure what happened to her. Once I arrived here, she's been gone, and I've been holding up the church since she's in her absence. I was planning on finishing the mural and leaving, but you can't leave the church unattended. Oh, I'm sorry. let me introduce myself. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Lidwin, I think. Lilwin.
Lelwyn. I would say Lelwyn.
Lelwyn. He reaches out to shake your hand.
Ah, thank you.
No, thank you, kind sir. Yeah, I shake his hand.
And tells you, oh shit, I'm sorry, let me, where's my manners? I should repay you for what you've done. And he, asks you to join him in the other room.
As soon as
I mean,
walk in,
we just need rest, honestly.
As soon as we walk in, I look at this rug over here and I go, "That's some nice Kalashite artistry I see here in this rug."
I look at him and I'm just like, you have to be careful. You might drag some mud in there.
Oh, that's a bed. Is that a bed or a rug?
This is a rug.
This here, yes. And he gestures to y'all, if y'all wish, I can sit down on these. These are a little bit more, I can think that these are a little bit more comfortable than some wooden chairs. And you see him, and he's digging through a box. And he takes out a few items, and he approaches y'all, and goes, thank you again. Like I said, you didn't have to, get into my troubles. And, thank you for at least giving me peace for one day. And he extends his arm out and offers you 10 silver pieces.
Oh hell yeah, I'm balling now. Assad doesn't really care about the value of money, so, but John Venegas does.
Even though we have like 2 plat pieces.
I gladly accept it. David, Donovan, sorry,
Justin.
Instincts. Justin, just cause.
Wow.
Just cause we have a $100 bill with us doesn't mean that we can't take 10 cents. Money is money, and it's all valuable.
Bro, we have like $1,000 bill.
Technically it'll be like $1,000.
And this is like $10.
Yeah. So this
Actually, no, this is like $100.
No, he's technically offering you $10.
Hell yeah! $10 you can get yourself some food. That's a number 2 at Wendy's right there, my good sir.
Wait, how does it convert in this in this one?
With difficulty?
No, I meant for go.
Yeah, it's like in this world, there's a $1,000 bill basically. He reaches over and hands y'all each 10 silver pieces. Anya, what are you doing?
I am appraising these paintings over here.
Do not steal the paintings.
Appraising? Since he is not an amateur painter, but not a well-known painter, you think that you can probably sell this for like a small fortune. Not fortune, that makes it seem a lot. Like a few silver pieces, if you really wanted to. Maybe some of them you can probably get a few gold pieces with, because you see like very elegant designs and mastery and like color blending and shadowing. So you kind of feel like maybe like one or two of these paintings, you can maybe get a good value for them. The one that catches your eyes the most is one that he's working on right now.
I'm going to look over this piece that he has here and see what it is he's painting.
He also offers you a bag. He goes like, here, I also want to give you this. And he hands you a bag. And he tells you, this is a very special bag. So, keep it with you. He tells you, it's a bag of holding type 1. Give me a perception check, Anya.
Wait, he gives it to Anya? The one that's way over there?
She gave the bag of holding to either Assad or Nestle, whoever grabs it.
So I think Nestle grabs it.
Alright, I guess I'll take it.
And he also sets down 3 cups of tea.
But one of them has poison in it.
Well, one of them's supposed to be meant for Anya, but Anya's a little bit busy.
I take 2 cups of tea.
Anya, when you examine the picture, he looks up at you and goes, I'm guessing that one caught your eye, didn't it, huh?
I take it this is your current commission?
No, actually. I've actually finished that one. It's already in the church now. That one is actually one I've had trouble finish. See, I've been influenced by something, I just don't know what.
Bad sign! Bad sign! Bad sign!
And
No, John does that! Bad sign! Bad sign! Kill him now!
Wait, I've been empty when what?
I'm sorry?
I've been empty when what?
Influenced.
Oh.
Yeah, he says he's been influenced by something, but he's not quite sure what. And I've been dreaming some stuff, and it started a few weeks ago, and I keep seeing a vision of a city, and there's like something in that is always escaping my thoughts when I wake up, and I've been trying to put it into a picture. And when you look at it, you see the picture of the empty city. And he tells you, like, but please don't tell people I have this back here, because, I mean, you can see that it kind of looks bad having this picture here with the murals out there.
Considering it's almost a picture-perfect replica?
It's not exactly the same. But it does depict a city that looks very similar to it. Maybe has different buildings, different structures in the background, but it's still a city in black, surrounded in yellow mist. And then in front of it, you see the designs, or like the layout sketches for like 3 figures standing in front of it. But you can't really make out what they're supposed to be. And that's what he tells you. He's like, see, I see these beings, but I can't remember them. I can only see their outlines, their shadows they cast when I wake up, and I've never been able to finish this painting. And that's been boggling my mind of why I can't finish this. That's why I've had it sitting there.
Well, if what these boys have told me is true, then it would probably be for the best if you never finished this, hon.
I look at Nestle, and I'm just like, you know, communicating with him, just eye contact, just like, what the fuck is going on?
Because from what the boys told me, they've also had dreams about being in that city and running through it from something that, in their dreams, killed them.
I want to walk over there. I want to investigate and see if I can see anything that we remember personally.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
What kind of check would that be for personal memories in something that I'm looking at?
Just give me a general perception check, and then give me a wisdom check.
I mean, perception is wisdom, so...
Give me both.
20 on perception, and then just...
Oh, perception and wisdom?
Wisdom,
I thought that was
17.
I thought that was intelligence. Give me an intelligence one, then. Just a random intelligence one.
7 intelligence, 20 perception.
Okay. Other than, that this does look very somewhat similar to the paintings that Sandalis had painted. Maybe not 1-to-1, but you see a lot of similar structures in the buildings, and the way that he has the yellow mist, like warping and almost like entangling some of the buildings, almost looks the same. Maybe since these are actually being used with colors, not like chalk that Zandalis used, you see a little bit more detailed in these. Not really the buildings themselves. The buildings themselves are cast in blackness. It's like the buildings are not meant to be important whatsoever in this painting. It's just made to be background. The most important part of this painting are these 3 beings that are standing in front of it. And you do notice one thing from the painting, and that the layout, the sketched out shadows that these beings are casting, make you feel a sense of familiarity, in a sense. One, you swear you think one of the being has horns.
Oh god.
And one of the being is really short. And the third being looks just like an average being.
Oh god. I'm gonna run over here to where Nestle is again. And I am going to 16th strength check. I'm gonna try to pick him up.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm catching him off guard. Does he have to roll against that, or I'm picking you up, Nestle? Do you resist? Do you consent to this?
I pick up the tea and allow him to pick me up.
So good
Well,
sir.
I'm gonna say during. Okay, so we can agree that during the moment of distraction while you're picking up the tea, you see the table and the carpet get further away from you because Assad is carrying you.
Perfectly
Now-
over here in front of the painting. Nestle!
Look.
Blue!
Huh?
That's Karagor, that's you, and that's me.
I look behind
The
you.
elf guy stands up and goes like, "Excuse me? What?
I put Nestle gently on the. Is this a chair or a table next to me?
That is a table where he
I
has his
put Nestle
paintings."
gently. There's
Paint.
paint on there? I do
Yes.
not put him there. I put him on this chair. I put him gently on this chair, and then I run back to Lowell over here, and I go, I don't know.
He goes, "Don't pick me up."
I'm not gonna pick you up. Don't worry. I put my hands down. I don't.
Okay.
You're
Put your hands down.
You're
Put your hands down.
I still keep pointing with my other hand backwards. We're connected, Lel. We're all in this together.
You're kind of scaring him a bit. It's like, I think I made a wrong choice.
No.
inviting you in.
You made a perfect choice. We're all whatever this is. It wants to kill us or something. I don't know. It's talking to us.
What is this?
This thing, whatever this is going on, it killed us like 40 times.
He looks across from Assad and goes, Anya, correct? Can you calm your friend down, please?
We just got out of an asylum, okay? That
He's
came
like,
out wrong.
he is terrified and backing up to the
Assad?
couch.
Assad,
All right.
I know you're excited.
I'm not excited. I'm
but
scared.
in the calamity,
I'm not excited. I'm
your
scared.
memories.
I'm not excited. I'm scared. Okay. All right.
I continue staring at the canvas.
Hakuna your tatas.
These are references you shouldn't be able to make.
You're my tata.
Adjust your bust before it combusts.
Give me a perception check, Nestle.
Okay.
Yeah, you see the same thing. You can clearly see that once Assad basically told you what he thinks he sees, you kind of see that too.
I tell Anya. Oh, I tell Anya that these may be referring to us.
I kind of gathered that from Assad's rant.
I don't even know y'all. Why am I painting y'all?
Well, from what I did gather from their story and Lady Winter's story, the asylum nearby was recently used as potentially some sort of ritual to bring something here from the plane of dreams.
Yeah.
I guess. I'm so not understanding any of this, but as soon as he says that, he freezes, and you see his eyes just open wide, and he goes, "Oh yeah, yes, you're. Oh shit, you're right." And he runs over to his I forget what this is called, but his easel, and he starts grabbing some paints. He was like, "Oh shit, you're right. I see you. I see all three of you." And he starts panically painting on the easel. Assad, you are 100% right. He's basically painting you, and you fit perfectly into his sketch.
Wait, but we're here, so like I want to see Karagor.
And as soon as he gets to Karagor, he picks up the right color, but he paints just the color of him. He doesn't put him into detailed.
Okay.
He goes like, I can't see him. I can't see him anymore.
Well, from what they've told me, he's dead.
Wait, out of character. So if Karagor was just dead, he wouldn't have been able to paint anything. Throwing that out. We already know that he got back. I'm just saying. I don't know if Data did that intentionally, but if you did, then you get a John point.
Can I turn in my John point for better role playing? I'm doing that now. So he paints it out. He's not. It's not super detailed. At least what for Karagor's, but you see Karagor basically, and he goes like, "It's yeah. I ever since I had this dream, I felt like I was painting someone important, someone who is more than what they thought they were, saviors. It's y'all. You're meant to save us."
Oh no, not chosen ones.
Is this you saying or
No, I did use the voice. No, I'm not saying that out loud in character. Oh, no, not chosen ones.
Oh, great. So you're telling me these two are some sort of chosen ones from your dreams?
I mean...
saviors.
Don't let it get to your head,
What
Nestle.
else? I'm not a
Saviors
savior.
from what?
I'm an investigator. I mean, I knew these dreams were for a purpose. I mean, why else would I dream them?
If I may, if these dreams came from a heavenly, beautiful source, yes, it's great. But these dreams are coming to you straight from that evil source. I know they're not probably evil, but it's not things are evil. From this evil source, how do you know that these things aren't trying to give us false confidence so we can be left on with no guard, so that when the real scary things actually come, we won't be prepared? What if we are the only things that can't stop them, but they keep on, they try to take us down that way? What if they try to instill this sense of bravery that doesn't exist into us just so they can destroy it? What if they get stronger from that?
Well, there's kind of one of you missing, so...
Exactly, that proves my point!
I pat Assad on the leg,
Why do you
and
always
I'm
have to
just
touch my
like-
legs?
and I'm just like, you're thinking too hard about it.
I always do that, it's fine. That was not in character.
Oh, I didn't. I said that in character.
That last thing I said was not.
Anya's keeping her eyes on the painting to make sure it doesn't do anything weird.
I mean, no, you don't sense. I mean, not everything isn't, perfectly painted. Again, he rushed this coloring. So, yes, not everything is super detailed. But you kind of see these guys basically on the painting itself. And he's like, look, when I was dreaming this, I didn't feel any despair or any evil intent. I felt like I had a purpose, which is why I tried so hard to get this painting finished. You guys are meant to do something, and from the looks of this, yes, you may not make it out alive, as he points to Karagor, but maybe it's because it's for the greater good.
Well, from what these guys have told me, Karagor was definitely not that.
Maybe he was just a pawn for someone trying to save us. I don't know this Karagor, but if he's on here, he was meant for something good.
Well, we've heard rumors that we've done some pretty bad things. And I can't say that we're particularly good from hearing that.
He looks at you a bit confused. What do you mean you've heard that you've done something bad?
I'm about to get into the obligatory I don't have memories spiel again. I don't have my memories. We're gonna can we just skip the next 2 minutes of dialogue where we figure this out?
Well, then that kind of makes my point. Then you're a blank slate, a future that it's ready to be rewritten. You're a new person.
I'm so disappointed you didn't say blank canvas.
You're a blank canvas. Someone meant to be rewritten. Oh no! No.
Well, if these two really are written to be for something massive, then I want to follow them around and see if I can't make sure that the Pathfinder Society are the first people that know what it is.
He turns to you and goes, he turns to you. I mean, I would think that would be the best option to do. They've lost one already. At least you can try to keep them safe. If your job is to protect Galarian, then maybe you should stick with them. Because whatever this is, I'm pretty sure it's going to involve all of us. I just have a feeling about that.
Nice choice of words there. Evolve.
Involve.
Oh, I heard evolve. Sorry.
I meant involve.
Okay, well, Justin heard that correctly. I did not.
It's like, I'm sorry, this is a lot of information. Especially some of y'all we're not planning on getting all of that. You look like sorry for this, like shit.
I smell like shit and I feel like shit too.
If you wish, I can stay in this room. I only have one bed in here, so two of y'all can use the couch if y'all wish. I have a shower if you really want it.
Where?
He points at the very end corner of the room.
Assad's not here anymore.
And tells
Better
you,
clean that soap after he's done.
Assad
with
is
it.
naked. Assad is bathing.
he tells you, I'm gonna be in the chapel, doing a little bit touch-ups on the painting or the mural I've been doing. But if you need anything, the house is yours for today.
Thanks.
And
Oh, by the way, is this the thing that you really wanted to finish before heading out of town?
it was, the mural was what I was planning on finishing, but since the priest is gone, I've been staying here and looking over the church or the chapel for them, until someone can come and claim it.
Any clues as to where he might have gone?
She, that's the thing. She just disappeared, and you, Anya, know that that's something that has become like extremely common right now. Like people just vanishing, and and you probably might not have known that the priest was one of them. You probably you never looked into it. Maybe that's something you weren't really super interested in. But we thought she'd left somewhere to take care of some of her business, but I don't think that anymore. She's been gone for weeks since, to tell you the truth, since Count Laos left. And to tell you the truth, that's when everybody has been going missing.
Got a question.
Yes.
How long have folks started sporting yellow robes and skulking about the town?
You've seen them?
They were following us while we were trying to find someplace safe to sleep.
I'm telling you, there's something about y'all then. They've arrived right after Count Laos left, I think. And, that's where you've, Anya, if you've been probably investigating that,
Well, especially if they've been following her around. She does not take very well to being stalked.
They have not been following you around. They started following you around when you were accompanied Assad in Blue. But you've heard of like men in yellow robes walking around, people thinking they're a cult leader, order. And he says that basically he's telling you everything that you would have already known. Like, yeah, they're supposedly a cult that has popped up after Count Laos has left. You do know that once Count Laos left, he left his right-hand man in charge of the manor, and after that, strange people have been showing up to Thrushmoor, and he's telling you that, which is information that you've slowly been gathering around, and that it's just confirming what you've already known. Any more questions?
Say, Nestle,
Mm-hmm.
how about after we all get rested up, maybe catch ourselves one of these yellow-robed guys and see what they might know about the priestess?
I say to her, you mean interrogate them?
That is part of a good investigation.
So you're telling me you want me to do this thing called investigating? I know nothing of this. Okay. So if that's all the questions you have for him, he's gonna be heading to the chapel he said he wants to do a little bit touch up on the mural. He's basically almost finished.
Alright. I kind of want to look at the chapel. I say to Assad, and
Assad's in the shower. Do you want to wait, or?
Do you want to walk in there? I know you have some kind of weird relationship. So.
Hey, that's not what this is.
Do you want me to get some music on?
Oh god. No, he's done. He comes back out and he smells amazing. What kind of soap does the medieval age have?
Onion scented soap.
This is in Shrek. What kind of soap? We don't live in Shrek. We live in Lord of the Rings.
I look at John, and after he's left, and I'm just like, I wonder if there's more soap. Did you use the whole bar?
It's medieval soap. It probably is all gone.
Oh my god.
It's hotel soap. What do you want?
I'll say there's there's more soap if you want. You can shower as well.
I will go take a shower
I'm sorry.
as well.
That's John got too into Assad's character there for a second. Yeah, I left. I mean, I just cut off a little bit so we wouldn't accidentally,
Kind of ate it because I want to get the insides of myself cleaned out too.
Yeah, you got to get those insides clean too, man.
Yeah. Other than that, guys, if you want to, we can just keep going and not rest.
No, the characters are gonna rest.
Awesome. He said you can use the other room. This room where you're currently showering in.
Which I'm done now. I'm done.
Okay. Other than that, he does not want you to sleep on his bed.
I'm not gonna sleep on his bed. Is
But you can
his
sleep in the
bed
other
the
bed.
room? I'm sorry.
The
What?
one, his bed is the one with the shower room in it, or bathing room.
So did I bathe or did I shower? These are important
Well, I
questions.
don't think they have like actual working plumbing stuff, so it was like a weird mixture of like bucket in the ceiling dropping off water.
Okay, and just having to refill.
Maybe
it?
you had to like pump it in or something. I don't know. So what do y'all wish to do now?
Rest?
All right, so we're doing the resting thing so that we can continue this campaign with full health and full powers.
Okay, so go ahead and reset everything for me, please.
There I am. All right.
Make sure you get your elixirs and bombs ready for the day.
Doing so now.
Anything else? For you, Nestle, go ahead and mark them as well.
I am going to say that before she went to bed, she took the 3 level 1s that she had left and took the time to turn them into potions. So she has a potion of True Strike and 2 of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Oh.
These are potions or extracts.
Potion.
So anyone can use these.
Yes.
Oh,
And she's going to hand a potion of Cure Light to Assad.
I'd also like to say that we compare notes. So, are you
Okay.
not
Probably a good idea.
So
We can add that stuff later, though.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to do it now.
Also, I'm gonna go ahead and retcon this right now. Before he left, he told, I guess, Blue, which had the bag of holding, there's a wand of Cure Light Wounds in there.
That I can't use.
Oh, none of
Right.
y'all can use wands, can you?
Just a sec. Let me check if I have used magical device.
I mean, you still have to be able to know the
I
spell.
have used magic device.
You have to be able to know the spell, though.
It is in my list of things that I can make.
Wait, what?
The key there is use magic device, though.
We can use magic device?
Yeah, if it's in your skill list, then you probably can use it.
Yeah, you
I
have
see-
to have it trained, though. And I do have it trained.
I
Okay,
do.
so I'm
I don't have a rank in it, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a right. I think you can use it. You don't have to be actually use magic to use it. I want to say, but for now, I'll say I can use it. Until I hear otherwise. It has like 20 charges.
Ooh, that'll be useful.
Other than that, it's a new day.
Dang.
Nah, he probably came in throughout the day, did some cleaning up, left some breakfast for y'all, and left a note saying he'll be at the chapel room again. In the chapel again.
Let's find ourselves someone in yellow to interrogate.
There's that. Also, there's also
Unless
that
you guys
stuff.
want to go fight whatever that thing at the old chapel is.
Hell no!
I didn't think so.
Well,
That
yeah, I do
hurt.
have a little bit more information. I forgot his name.
Low?
No, the other one.
Oh,
Yeah, Cal.
oh.
Did tell y'all a little bit as well.
what was the artist name? What was the artist name? Did we ever ask?
Lulwin.
Hello, Wen. We'll call him Wen.
I've been calling him Lel this whole time.
Okay, then
Can we
we'll
just
call
call him
him
L?
L.
Can we just call him L?
Let's call
Like-
him L.
Like the detective?
Yes, L.
There we go.
Elwin. I don't know. So yeah. So there's a few things I can do today. If you want, like Hanya joked about, you can go and fight the whatever
No.
it is that's out there.
Nope, that was a goof.
You can try to see if you can find a yellow robeman, or there is that thing in the pier that I forgot his name again. Damn it,
Cow.
Cal
Okay.
said that y'all have for some reason y'all took something down to the pier. which he said that was weird that you've been heading down that pier because no one heads down that pier.
All right, so group circle chat thing. All right, so we have a couple of options here, and I repeat everything that David just said. So I think that we're inevitably going to find out stuff about these yellow robes and the weird stuff going on in the town, but we can get this out of the way now. We can go find out what we did at that pier, because I feel like if anything, that's gonna be we can use that information to find out more stuff about this other stuff. Like I said, we'll probably pick up some stuff on the way anyways. However long we end up staying here.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, it'll stop bothering me thinking about it afterwards.
Do you want to investigate the pier? Or do you want to do something
Why
else?
not both? Because those guys are following us all through the city. We can try to catch them on our way.
That's
All
what I'm
right.
saying.
So pier it is then.
Okay, so you tell them what pier you're going to? Do you remember what pier I said?
19.
You said Pier
19.
19.
Okay. When you see that, Anya, there's something that you remember hearing about Pier 19. And you know that pier has been marked as an extremely unsafe area. No one goes down there because the last time someone went down there, they went missing.
Of course, everyone that goes down there goes missing. So, we should probably be ready for a fight.
But then again, we are like chosen ones now, so like it doesn't really matter, right?
Oh, now you care that you're chosen.
I slept. I thought I slept over. Important question: did we have any weird dreams?
No.
Okay. First of all, that and letting all the stuff that's been going on in the last day or so kind of process through. And Assad's getting a little bit better mentally. I think he's gonna be better. He'll be fine. Getting better every day.
Okay. So you're choosing to go down to the pier? Anything you want to do before we get there?
Well, before we go, I have something I want to make real quick. I have to pass a DC 25 craft alchemy check.
We'll visit Kel on the way.
I did not pass it.
DC what?
25.
Oh,
25.
Jesus Christ.
Make a potion?
No, it's to make a Tanglefoot bag.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work out.
So Cal would have told you. He also would not recommend you going down there, but he did point out on the map where Pier 19 is, and he tells you it's gonna be down in this area down here. I don't know if I can, if you have the map zoomed out enough, but it's gonna be down here.
Before we go, we should probably ask what we did in the city.
Oh shit. Yeah, we need to find out.
Are you sure you just don't want to go and then die and never find out?
Oh, good point. If we die, it doesn't matter.
But we are leaving, so we got to tell our friend Kel that we're leaving.
You're not leaving. You're just right down here.
Let's go visit this friend of yours named Kel.
Mm-hmm.
Ask maybe if he knows what you guys did around the city.
Yes.
That's what we were doing.
And I mean, if we did some really horrible shit, then I know his kind of character because he came in and gave me a hug and he was all nice. So
Okay, so you're gonna go visit Kel?
we're gonna go visit
Yeah, we're
Kel.
visiting Kel first.
Okay, so y'all do. He told you he's gonna be down here, where his home is. When you get there, you see that he's sitting out on the dock, and he is fishing. And you see that he has like a pretty good size trunk full of fish.
Nice.
And when he sees you, he waves to y'all.
We wave back.
Okay, and he gestures y'all to go ahead and come over.
Okay, real quick, out of character, does this guy sell fish at the nearby market?
Yes.
So I've probably met this guy a few times.
Maybe not met him personally, but you've seen him around selling. I don't know how much you're into fish.
Fish is tasty. It's a very good source of energy.
And mercury poisoning. So
Gotta get those.
he gestures like, "Oh hey, happy to get back your memories."
We know more about ourselves, but not everything.
Oh, I thought you were coming to visit and have a nice fishing session again.
Again? We fished before?
That's all we did.
Hell yeah. Look at Nestle. Hell yeah, we used to fish. I knew I did at least one cool thing out here.
To tell the truth, since you left, business has been not that great.
Did I help out a lot?
Well, you caught a lot of fish for me, and that's a little bit more silver in my pocket.
Oh, hell yeah. Did I add a character? Did I jump into the water and like wrestle fish and
No,
stuff?
you just got no.
I have
fishing.
aquatic combat. I can do that if I want.
It goes like, there's also that one time you caught that huge swordfish. I was surprised. I didn't know swordfish existed this far in, but hey.
Oh.
No, yeah. So, what's going on?
Well, I thought we could have a heart-to-heart conversation about.
No.
What?
What?
You just said no. What's the sudden change in character?
No, this is me saying no.
Oh. So I thought we could have a heart-to-heart conversation about what we said we were going to talk about last time. It seems that you're not busy at the moment. Well, I mean you are, but
I mean, I'm working.
a little bit more leisurely. What did we do around here that people hate us for? Did we catch too many fish and poison people, or what was it?
I think what he's going for is they've noticed that they're not exactly very well liked around town, and they were wondering if you knew anything about why.
Well, I mean, from what you can see from Assad, he's not a... the last time we spoke, he talked about why he was here in Thrushmoor. Something about an incident at home, and he no longer felt comfortable at home after not what he did, but what he was or was about to do. You told me you had anger issues, and you needed to get away, and you thought that visiting a monastery will help you calm those emotions, and then from there you decided to take a job as protection for people. And you said that there was a job that was available here for you, and you took it. You said it paid well, and that's when I kind of connected the dots and figured out that you were here to protect Laos.
He was a pretty bad guy.
Yes, that's what confused me of why you would want to work with a man like that.
If I had to guess, maybe because it was a lot of money? But, that's weird. Well, if I had something back home, maybe the money was for them.
Yeah, and you know who he's talking about. You know them.
Yeah.
You know your family.
Well, I
you just don't know how they
them.
look like.
Yeah.
And he tells you, yes, you always spoke about your family and how they were the one thing you cared about the most.
Okay, so Mr. I always talked about my family, and I know I talk a lot. So David, I'm pretty sure I have told him what my family's name is.
You don't know your family's name.
Well, I must have told him, unless he forgot or you forgot.
Oh, you told him.
Yeah.
If you ask him what your kids and your wife's name is, he tells you.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Does the audience
I
want to
forgot
know?
them. I forgot their names, so would you like to tell us what their names are?
Oh, God. So yeah, his wife's name is Layla, and he has 3 kids, Fatima, Nazli, and Haydar. Haydar is his son, and the other 2 are obviously daughters. Fatima is the oldest. If this is 3 years later, she should be an adult then. Nazli would be 12 now, and then Haydar would be about 9 at this point. If Assad is aware of the time skip. And he says all that in character, and he's getting all like, after, like the dude tells him, he's like, oh, okay. Well, obviously he doesn't know the ages, but he's like, oh, well, I feel like he probably would have told him.
Yeah. So he tells Assad basically your job was to be his muscle. He says, you always came to me to vent out your anger. It seems like the meditations that they taught you wasn't enough, which I didn't mind. It involved us doing a nice fishing session, which, like I said, gave me more fish to sell, so I can put up with those rants. But yeah, I still find it very confusing of why you want to work with a man like that. Nestle, he's a lucky one. He was used to gather information for him. So while he's associated with Laos, he never really, had to confront people, which is why not many people hate him. Which I guess that's lucky for you, Blue. Or Nestle. Shit, I keep forgetting. The problem was Karagor. He was the main one. He happily followed Count Laos and what he was doing. Which, to tell you the truth, I really wanted to know what he was doing. But it seems like that's not a question you guys can answer then. But, so when I said, good thing Karagor's not here, trust me when I said I extremely meant that.
Yeah, from what I gathered, that guy was a piece of work.
And he sounds real sexy, too. This painter, he came in and he started painting him, and oh man, I started having hot flashes. I don't know what that was about.
He doesn't. He's not
You're
sure.
really, really tempting me to make sticky bombs, attach them to you, and have you charge at the end.
I've never talked to Karagor. Karagor never visit me. He always was around you, Assad, though, and you always kept thinking that he was trying to use you or something. I don't know. There was that one incident where you blamed Karagor. Where was it? The Stain. Yeah. You got in a fight at the Stain with some guy, I think from the Sleepless Agency, I think.
Oh, God.
You kind of nearly beat him to death. But after the day, you think it was because of Karagor. You were extremely drunk, but you told me you stopped drinking, and you think Karagor was the one who slipped something into your drink. And to tell you the truth, that really does sound like him. I don't know why he did it. You can figure out why he did it too, but you really felt it was him.
Well, given what I've heard about this Karagor person, it doesn't seem outside of his alignment, so to speak.
I just want to point out right now that if Karagor was alive, that Assad would have started fighting him right now. You're so lucky that Karagor died a long time ago.
And then he also tells you, plus you owe them so much money.
Who?
The Stain.
Well, I mean, I'm surprised they didn't.
Maybe you should pay them with those coins you guys told me you ended up getting at the asylum. Any idea how much specifically they owe?
I want to be able to make sure that I can actually pay them off.
There is an amount, I forgot. Let me look it up really quick.
You wrote this down? Oh no! It's probably more than we made.
He says that again, it was like about a month ago. No, it was a lot more than a month ago. It was like a few months ago. I think it was a total of 40 gold pieces.
So not 6 platinum? Oh. Well, we can pay that off.
You never paid for the supposed drinks you never ordered. And
which I stand by that I didn't order them.
I mean, I have no reason to not believe you.
I don't either. I just learned about this.
Tell you what, later on, we can go and address your tab at the Stain. I suggest giving them your full platinum piece, Assad. It might let them think a little better of you.
Oh, I'm not trying to bribe
think that you're
them.
apologetic.
I mean, I'll still do it, but I don't want them to think that I'm bribing them.
I'm not gonna bribe them, okay? I'm just gonna give them, just a few less gold than they're asking for.
I only owe them $40, so I'll just give them $1,000.
Well, technically this is $400.
Yeah, it's still twice as much as they want.
No, it's 400. Yeah, $400.
Yeah, that's still twice as much more than they want.
So, okay. So he explains that to you. So he's basically, like he said, Assad, you were his muscle man. You're the one that went to either protect him whenever he traveled outside of the mansion, or he will send you, and probably he also said he'll send you and Karagor specifically together to, if you had to manhandle someone.
I thought I was just a bodyguard.
You were used more than that. You're his muscle man.
Oh. like
So
the sound of that.
yeah, he tells you that none of these jobs you ever took too far. You never hurt anyone intentionally. Anytime you feel like you did, it wasn't your fault. You swear Karagor was doing something to you every single time.
Just going to point out, Karagor didn't have any spells that would do that.
Oh, let me guess. Karagor was actually a higher level, but lost his level when he
Hey,
got knocked out.
Is Karagor here right now? No, he's not. So can we not speak ill of the dead? Thank you.
Well, I think he
Karagor was a
shit.
dick.
And I can say that because I used to be him.
And like you said, and so which is why you were not really liked here, because you were really out there hassling people.
Almost kind of like what almost happened earlier today, yesterday.
Which, by the way, I was very mad because I realized y'all guys have leprosy right now, and I thought that I rolled when I rolled, it tells me whatever I roll, it's like I calculate that into weeks, and I roll 1 for everyone, so I thought it was 1 week. Today would have been 1 week, but I didn't read the rest. It's 1 week plus 4 more weeks. So in 5 weeks, you're gonna be hit by leprosy. By the way,
Don't we still save that though? Yeah, well, that's 2 checks for me, dude. In book 6, when we get leprosy, my fortitude save will be off the charts.
So I'm gonna need y'all to do a little bit more resting, a bit more, a little bit faster with the resting. And so again, he tells you that, and Blue, like I said, you're responsible of sneaking around. Your specialty was gathering information. He sent you out alone most of the times, but he said that you were always you preferred going alone, mostly because you were trying to find someone that you had came to town with, but you can never find him. But you know who that turns out to be.
Hershey.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get a David point? I guess that one. I'll make
No, you don't. Other than that, I mean, if you have any more questions or anything else like that, we can move on.
I think we got everything we needed from that. I realize that a person will not say that when they talk to another person. I am saying that. I think we got everything we needed from that. And then Assad will say, "Thank you very much, Kel.
You're welcome.
Your information has been very invaluable to us. Valuable. What does the word invaluable mean? Because I've heard people use that. And I want to sound smart.
Without value?
Without value. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You're
invaluable.
Invaluable is
valuable.
like it's.
Your information has been valuable to us.
And he reaches out to shake your hand.
And then I shake his hand.
Midway through the shaking, he was trying to do like a handshake, but then he stops because he remembers you don't remember it.
Oh, I thought he was going to do the thing that I did to him last time.
No, you had a special handshake, but you don't remember it anymore.
Oh, is that why he freaked out when I patted him on the back afterwards?
Yeah.
Oh! Well, my new quest is... Fuck my family. I'm going to find out what this handshake is.
Wow. How very John of you.
I like how we have abandoned the quest twice. I think the first time was when you were trying to figure out why they're keeping the piss buckets next to the water buckets. But then y'all quickly gave up on that one. We never got back to that. But now we have a new quest to figure out what this handshake is.
Everyone stop what we're doing. Book 2 has now become What's with the Handshake?
The handshake of Thrushmoor. Gotcha. So yeah.
Completely honest, it is so tempting to just completely derail a campaign, but I'm not going to.
I know. Should we stop by the inn and pay them off before we almost die again?
Well, I mean, look at the bright side. If you die, you won't have to pay them.
Well, an evil or chaotic character would say that.
Got one better. Assad, you hand me the platinum piece, I'll tell her it's from you. This way you don't get anything thrown at you.
Or what if she pickpockets it?
Yeah, I'll give you the platinum piece. That long pause, in case David edited it out, was me looking for sense motive.
Yeah, and you are going to hand her the platinum piece?
Yeah, I trust you.
Or are you going to hand her the bag that has all of them?
Oh, do I have all of them?
No, I meant, is Anya really going to give the money to, I forgot her name. I think her name was, what was her name?
Either way, yes, entirely because she wants to be able to sleep in an inn, not some random painter's house.
Are you all walking up to the stain, but only Anya's walking in?
Yeah, I'm waiting in a bush in the back, just like waiting.
Okay, as you walk up there, again you see the homeless guy again, and this time, he is throwing his feces at people.
Oh, god damn it. Why didn't you just name him Diogenes?
And I mean, he's not.
Behold a man!
If I want a sword, I'd be Diogenes. If I want Diogenes, I'd still want to be Diogenes.
And so, and he's not caring who he's throwing it at. He's throwing at little kids, their mothers, just older people. He's just throwing them and telling them their ignorance is going to be the end of them. The doom is coming, and we are just destined to die a painful death on the hands of the Briarstone Witch.
Is he? I forgot. Does he wear clothes?
Yeah.
27. I want to grab him by the scruff of his neck.
And you do. And he is scared. It pisses himself.
Oh shit.
Some of it gets on you.
Of course it does. Oh, come on! I just showered yesterday! I shake him around. Stop throwing shit at people!
And he starts crying. He goes, let go of me! Let go of me, you servant of the witch! Let go of me!
Stop throwing shit at people! And I drop him.
And he picks up the stuff and goes, you won't stop me from spreading the word! Doom is coming, and you won't stop me! And he runs off, he runs completely away. You don't see him anymore.
Your word is shit!
Just like them throwing shit.
Reflex save?
You see a halfling walk up to you, and she tugs you on the leg, because I guess that's what short people do.
Is this a universal greeting in this world now?
And she walks up to you, and she tells you, thank you, very much. I've been trying to get rid of him for so many days. Thank you for getting rid of him for us.
Of course. I mean, he's a nuisance, so I mean, it's at least I could do. I mean, I'm just yeah.
Thank you. My lady will be very happy about this. Thank you again. And she walks into the stain.
Okay. I mean, I was going to ask her who her lady was, but she just went away, so I'm not going to bother.
And if you ask her, she tells you the manager, she works for the stain.
Cool.
So the manager is her lady.
Okay, well, I guess it'll still describe me anyway, so she'll figure it out.
Oh, I basically walked right up to the manager. Okay, that guy you kicked out yesterday, he gave me this to give to you. Hand her the platinum piece.
Speaking about Assad?
Yeah. Something about making sure to pay his debts.
I don't want his money. I don't want him anywhere near my establishment.
Okay, I tried. Pocket.
You're giving that back, right?
I never said that I would give it back to you.
That's why I rolled that sense motive! That's why I rolled that sense motive!
And what you got was she was going to try to give it to the innkeeper.
You squirrely little bastard! Come back over here and let me choke you to death.
You come over here.
It'll only take me 1 hour to drive over there. I know where you live.
So as you get ready to walk out, you see this halfling walk in, and she calls over to Miss Dana, which is the manager.
For the Lord
of the
Christ, can
stable.
Anya please still be inside?
This is where she's walking out, and she tells her like, "Oh, Elgor, whatever his name is." This is me saying, he's gone. Some really nice gentleman, ran him off for us." And he goes, and then he goes like, "Oh God, that's so wonderful. Maybe we can start getting a little bit more business in here. Do you know who he is, so I can thank him at least?" And he goes like, "Yeah, I think they're still outside." And this is when Anya walks out. Where are y'all right now?
I'm standing not that far away from the inn.
Yeah, we're not that far away from the end.
And so you see Miss Dana walk out. Who is it? And you see the halfling point at Assad. And she has a very disgusted look at you. It's like, "This one?" Like, yes, my lady. He was the one that ran him off. You're joking. How much did he pay you to say that?
Oh my god!
And he goes like, no, my lady. I swear, he ran him off. Look, he's not here. And she looks around and goes like, "What did he do? Kill him or something?" And he goes like, no, ma'am. He just asked them to. He asked them to leave. Is this true? Asking you, Assad.
Talking to you, Assad.
Yeah. I mean, he's just causing a ruckus. I had to get him out of here. He was literally throwing poop everywhere. He peed on me too. I'm not happy about that.
It's like, well, at least still smell better than you did yesterday.
I did, and then I now smell a little bit like piss, which I'm not happy about.
Thank you, but still, I don't want you here.
Fair
And she's
enough.
getting ready to walk in, and the halfling tugs at her. She goes like, "Ma'am, he was really helpful. I think you should be a little bit nicer to him." And he goes like, she says, "He's nothing but problem. He owes us so much money, and when he comes in, he does nothing but cause issues." It's like, "Yeah, but he's been really nice to me, and I think you should be nice to
Wait,
him."
hold on.
I did try to give you the money that he gave me to give to you.
Oh, so he didn't pair off?
She didn't accept it. I was just going to use it to get alchemical ingredients.
Hey, hold on. We can. What if we break it down? Can you take like 400 gold instead? Is the platinum the problem? You can keep the change.
Fine. Okay. You know what? Fine. Thank you. Thank you for running off the man.
Look, you don't. I'm not saying you have to let me in. I just want to pay off the debt.
Okay, she reaches out her hand.
Hold the platinum over. I put the platinum in her hand.
Cast heat metal. Cast heat metal.
She says, "Okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you for at least paying off." She puts it in her pocket. She says, "If you find yourself needing a place to stay, then I don't mind maybe letting one room go. But you," and she points directly at Assad, "are not allowed to drink in my establishment."
Okay. I don't know why I was drinking in the first place. I thought I didn't like doing that, but sure.
And she calls over the halfling, and they both walk back into the estate.
Cool.
So, y'all continue to the pier.
I'm sorry, I got distracted for a second. Keldrin looks like Michael Fassbender.
Look, we can't be recasting him.
I'm sorry.
He's already the guy from Arrow. Okay, so y'all head down to the pier.
Yes. Pier 1 Imports. Oh, can we name that episode Pier 19 Imports if we ever get that? I'm sorry.
You're gonna be put in timeout.
Y'all
reach the pier. And one of last, I guess I'll retcon that this was asked. When you tell him where were y'all heading, he said it looked like you're heading to the bottom of the you're heading to the pier, but it seems like y'all went under the dock.
Oh, well, head first into the abyss, right?
Yeah, get ready to die from drowning.
Oh, we go to the pier and we're gonna do some perception checks.
Okay, give me
22.
those dang perception checks.
22.
17.
God damn it, Blue! You got a 24. You didn't even roll that high compared to me. 14. 19. I rolled a 19. You rolled a 14, and you still got a higher number than me.
Okay. So let me.
I rolled a 10.
I hate you guys.
But all of y'all see that there seems to be like a leather bag sticking out just a little bit from under the dock.
I grab it unless anybody wants to stop me.
Wait, where is he grabbing?
A leather
bag.
underneath of the dock.
Sure.
By the way, everyone give me a quick perception check.
Another one? A separate one?
There's a different one.
19?
15.
Okay.
22 for Nestle.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's 22 for Nestle.
Damn, Nestle. Look at them perception checks. I could try to do a Daniel, but I didn't know where to go from there.
See, my personal headcanon on whenever Blue investigates
Damn,
stuff...
Nestle at it again with the perception
Oh,
check.
that was the thing. I can't remember what it was.
Oh god. Wait, hold on. My personal headcanon on Nestle whenever he gets like investigated and stuff is that his eyes just start glowing blue. Like even harder than they already do. Just like investigate.
Okay.
Oh god.
So y'all pull up the bag and look in it.
Yes. Everyone do a reflex save.
Investigate
No.
this.
As soon as you open it, you see there is a motherload of stuff in there.
Oh, the motherload!
Okay. These are a few stuff you see. You see one potion, a scroll, a wand, 120 gold pieces, and 6 platinum pieces.
Whoo! Look at that.
You also see a bracelet that has 3 charms on it.
Ooh.
You see a scythe that has been broken. And you see a extremely elegantly designed rapier. No shield. The rapier has a basket handle. I don't know if you know what those are.
Are those the one
Like
that...
those interwoven shit?
Let me see if I can look up.
It's those intricately drawn ones? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, so it has a little thing that stops
Well, yeah.
people from cutting
Basically, it has a thing that goes over the hand,
so it doesn't.
but
So you don't
it's
get
usually
cut when
entwined
you
with like
use
a weird, like some kind of designs on there. Sometimes that's what it's called, basket handle. On the hilt of the rapier, you see the name Hershey.
Oh no, we did kill Hershey, didn't we?
And as you're digging through that, Blue, you hear something. You hear like a weird sound, like.
Guys,
Oh, that homeless guy came back.
guys,
Yeah.
it's...
Oh god, why did you do it again? Oh god!
We should back off from I start backing
Something
off
sounds
from
gross.
the pier. Guys,
Back off.
And
Back off.
Okay, I need who's the first one to back out?
Nestle?
Nestle? As soon as you do, you feel something fly over your head. And it barely misses you. And this is what you see.
what is that?
I'll zoom it. I'll make it bigger for you.
Oh, is it gonna be bigger?
Oh,
Holy
thank
shit!
you.
These
This
are about to
is
get
what you
real!
Everyone, get ready to roll for initiative. And we'll take care of this next time.
Oh my god!
Whatever that thing is, it's gross.
Now you know why it was going.
Or really sexy. Depends on who you are.
Oh god, that's it. We're done.